Okay, so here on slide 18, we have an application, a main function, in which we're using a stock object named S1 and an option object named O1. In order to use a stock object, in order to use the stock class, we must include the stock header. In order to use the option class, we must include the option header. So that's our general rule. If you want to use facility XYZ, you have to include header xyz.h. Now we know that the option header includes the stock header again, because an option, of course, has to know what a stock is. But fortunately, because of the macro guards, the second time that stock.h file is included inside of the option.h file, its contents are just ignored. That is, the contents of that second occurrence of stock.h are not passed along to the translation unit. Here, we've included stock.h a second time to show that this is also harmless. The first time we include stock.h, that defines the underscore stock underscore h underscore token, so that the second time that we explicitly include stock.h, its contents are ignored. That is, its contents are not passed along into the translation unit for the compiler. Now, what we've shown here on slide 18, this may just look careless that I'm including stock.h once and then I'm including stock.h again later. But consider an application that's using a whole lot of standard library facilities. So we would have to include IOStream, we would have to include string, we would have to include set, map, vector, dec, list, algorithm, IOmanip, vector, IOStream. I actually there just accidentally included vector and IOStream twice. So when you have this really long list of includes, it is easy to accidentally type the same include multiple times, but fortunately because of macro guards, this is harmless. Alright, on the last slide here, on slide 19, we're showing a non-standard facility, pragma once, that many compilers do support, but that the standard does not require. At the top of a header, you can put this preprocessor directive, pound pragma space once, and what that will tell the preprocessor is that the current header that it's processing should only be included once, and any subsequent times it's included, it should just be skipped. This is convenient, a lot of people use it, but really it only replaces 3 preprocessor directives with one. That is, you're replacing pound if endf, pound define, pound endif. You're replacing those 3 directives with the single directive pragma. And since pragma once is not standard, my own recommendation would be to go with the standard thing in case any libraries that you're developing have to be migrated to some other system or some other compiler in the future that may or may not support this non-standard capability.